Hello, students. My name is Shesi George, your professional accounting teacher. Please, before you continue with this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Georgian Theory Concepts. Thank you. All right. Before in this video, we are going to continue with index number. Okay. But before you go on, try to watch the part one of this video. I have explained the unweighted price index number. So in this video, we are going to look at weighted aggregative index numbers. Okay. We know that index number shows the changes in variable like price and quantity of items. Price and quantity of items. So we are going to use the concept of last paye, Pache, Fischel, Ideal, and Marshall Edward in this video. Okay, I'm going to show you by using this question. Okay, look at this question. Use the following table to calculate price index numbers for the year 2016. That is the current year, by taking 2011 as the base year. Take note of that. Using this following method: Last Paye, Pache, Fischel, and Edward Marshall. You can copy the question, pause the video and copy the question. You have been given this table, and this table needs to be restructured. Look at this. This is 2011. Prices have been given for each corresponding quantities, okay? For each of the quantities, the prices, the corresponding prices, the corresponding quantities. All right. They also, for the current year, prices is given for the corresponding items. All right. So you need to restructure the table. Okay. When you look, it's restructured this way. POs, that is for 2000. This is 2011. Why this is 2016? Okay, class. Now, Pache, last paye. The last paye, in 1864, introduced these concepts of calculating weighted average price. Okay, so look at this formula. All right, take note of this formula. Some examination body gives this formula, but if you are not given, try to memorize it. Okay, this is the formula. Then based on this formula, you are going to have P1 Q1. So you are going to have PO QO. So we have PO QO multiplication of P1 QO. So based on this, we now start to multiply. So we have PO QO, that is 14 multiplied by 45, 13 multiplied by 15, PO QO, 12 multiplied by 10, 10 multiplied by 5. All right, then you have, okay. So when you multiply, you have all this. 10 multiplied by 5, we get 50. 12 multiplied by 10, 120. Then similarly, you do the same thing, P1QO. That is, you multiply 20 multiplied by 45. That is 900. Okay. So we have 15 multiplied by 19. So we have 15 multiplied by 19. We have 285. Then what do we have again? P1QO, 14 multiplied by 10. That is 140. P1QO, this is P1QO, 12 multiplied by 5, that's 60. So you get the summation, you sum them together. So we have 630 plus 195 plus 120 plus 50. So that is 995. Then you sum this together, 900 plus 285 plus 140 plus 60. Then that is 1385. Then you apply that formula, so which is 1385 divided by 995 multiplied by 100 over 1. So you just divided by 995 times 100 times 100, and that gives 139.19 5 approximately to 139%. Okay. All right. Now for the next one, is Pache. Pache. Look at this. Pache. The formula for Pache, that is a Pache index is nothing but summation P1 Q1 divided by summation POQ1. POQ1. Then multiply by 100 all over 1. So based on that, we need P1 Q1. So we need P1 Q1. Then we also need POQ1. So there is no POQ1 here. So we also need P0Q1. Okay, in order to calculate this Pache. Now, to calculate P1 Q1, so what do you have? 20 multiplied by 35. 20 multiplied by 35 will give you 700. 19 multiplied by 20 will give you 380. 14 multiplied by 10, P1 Q1, and that is 140. 12 multiplied by 8, and that is 96. Then we need to add this. Then we have POQ1. POQ1, that is 14 multiplied by 35. No, POQ1. According to this, POQ1. So we have 14 multiplied by POQ1 by 35, and that is 490. PO 13 multiplied by 20, that is 13 multiplied by 20, and that is 260. Okay, 12 multiplied by 10, POQ1. So we need to be very careful. That is 120, and the last one here is 10 multiplied by 8. Okay, and that is 80. So we need to add this together. So let us add together. We have 700 plus 380 plus 140 plus 96, and that is 1316. Okay, then this we have 490 plus 260 plus 120 plus 80, and that is 950. Okay, all right. Now to calculate the Pache, we have summation P1 Q1, which is 1316 divided by summation POQ1, which is 950, multiplied by 100 all over 1, and this will give you, so we have 1316 divided by answer, then that is multiplied by 100, and that is 138.526, approximately to 139%. Okay, 139%. All right, then for the third one, we have the Fischl ideal index. All right, and this, the interesting thing about this is the multiplication of the last Pache and the Pache multiplication. Just take this formula, which is summation P1 QO divided by summation PO QO, multiply by the Pache. You multiply by the Pache, which is summation P1 Q1 divided by summation PO Q1. Okay, then times 100 all over 1. So all we need to do is to pick this figure. Just say the square root of, just pick this figure, that is last Pache, 1385 divided by 995, multiply by this figure, that is 1316 divided by 950, then multiply by 100 all over 1. Take note, you first find this, take the square root before you multiply by 100. So this we give, when you divide this, okay, when you divide this, what do you have? Or look at this, I'm going to have 1385 divided by 995, and that gives the square root of 1.39196 multiplied by, okay, 1316 divided by 950. Okay, I'm going to have 1.38526, then multiply by 100. Okay, now let's multiply these two together. Multiply by 1.39 1.39196. Then let's take the square root of answer. Square root. All right. So this will give us 1.3886 times 100. Then when you multiply by 100, then times 100. All right. So we have 1.38.86 approximately to 138%. Okay, 139%. Sorry, 139%. That is 139%. Okay, take note of that. All right, now we move to, for Marshall-Edwards, we have summation P1 Marshall-Edwards index. Summation P1 QO plus summation P1 Q1 all over summation PO QO plus summation, all right, PO Q1, then multiply by 1 all over 100. Take note of this formula. All right, take note of this formula. It's very, very important. It's very, very, very important. All right, so based on that, the information you need is just to pick figures from here. All right, so let's look at this. Summation P1 QO. So we have P1 QO 1385 plus P1 Q1 that's 113 plus 1316 then all divided by POQO 995 and POQ1, which is 950 plus 950. So the logic, if you look at this, this is per share. This is last per year, but you have to be mindful of this. So you need to add this together, then multiply by 100 all over 1. So let us add these two together. Add the numerator together. So what do you have? When you add the numerator, we have 1385 plus 1316, and that gives 2701 divided by, when you add this together, 995 plus 950. Okay, that is 1945. Then you multiply by 100 all over 1. Okay, so you first add this together. Okay, then add the denominators together. Take note of that. Okay, so we have 2701 divided by the answer. All right, that is equals to 1.3887 multiplied by 100, and this is 1.38.87, then approximately to 1.38%. All right, so I believe you enjoyed the video. If you love the video, please do share with your friends. Share with your friends. Thank you.